yoga teacher. In this video, I will show you 3 very effective poses that will stretch the psoas muscle. That is a hip flexor that can lead to low back pain. If you want to know a little bit more about the why and how, I created a video prior to this, so you can just go to my YouTube channel and learn a little bit about the anatomy about it and why it can cause problems, and why you really need to start doing yoga today in order to prevent worse from happening in the future. So let's go. You don't even need a yoga mat. You can do these poses with shoes on after a run, a bike ride, or sitting on a desk for a long time. But if you want to roll out a yoga mat, that also wouldn't hurt. All right, are you ready? Let's do some yoga. First one, you will step your right leg back and shovel your back foot a little further back. The width clearly depends on the length of your legs, but also on your current hip mobility. So see where you still feel stable, but it's a little bit challenging. Yeah, good. So the front foot faces forward, the back foot to the side, 90-degree angle. Let your forearm come to your front thigh, and then bring your attention to your leg muscles and tone them. With your leg muscles now firm, move the top of the thigh bone towards the space behind you until your center of your hip aligns with the ankle. So there's one straight line. You keep that. Now engage the muscles of your low belly and tilt your hip in this direction. So this will bring a little bit of length in your lumbar spine. Now take your torso back and rotate your chest slightly up towards the ceiling. You can bend your front knee a little bit more and reach your top arm towards the front of the room. Breathe through your nose. Release, hand to your hip. Straighten the leg and heel toe your feet together. Take a moment. Step the leg back again. Turn the foot out. Let your forearm come to your front thigh. With your leg muscles firm, move the top of your femur bone to the space behind you. Use your leg muscles to keep the femur bone there, and then pull your low belly in to lengthen your low back. Now take your torso back, rotate your chest open, and reach your top arm towards the front. Breathe through your nose. Bring your hand to your hip, lift your torso, and heel toe your feet closer together. Step your right leg back. So the stance is this time a little shorter. Your foot in a 45-ish degree angle. So the key is that the heel needs to be further back than the toes. This will help you to square your hips to the front. The previous pose had the hips open. This time the hips will face forward. In order to release all fibers of the psoas muscles, you need to use your muscles of your legs and hips to rotate your right hip more towards the front of the room, and then you can bend your front knee more. Draw the belly button in a lot. Try to tilt your pelvis forward. Reach your arm up, look up. Breathe. Hand to your hip, heel toe, your foot to the other foot. Left leg comes back, heel further back than your toes, both hands to your hips. Firm your leg muscles, and then use these muscles to let the left outer hip come more forward. Pull your belly button in so you can tilt your pelvis, and then bend your front knee more. Lift your chest, shoulders back, look up towards the sky. Reach your left arm up. Hands to your hips, heel toe your foot back in, come to standing. All right, right leg comes back, lower down your knee. You can put a pillow or a blanket underneath your knees if they are sensitive. The actions remain the same. We'll just keep changing the shape of your body slightly. So here again, you tone the muscles of your legs and shift the top of your thigh bone towards the space behind you, making sure your hips are square. As the low belly tones, you can lengthen your low back. Keep all this, and then you can bend your front knee more. Now you can reach your arm up. So the leg muscles are firm, my hips are square, and the muscles below my belly button are also firm for the psoas muscle to slowly lengthen. Hands to your knee. Come to your knees for a moment. Other side. Both hands onto your front knee. Toes are curled under. Breathe. Firm your muscles. Move the top of your thigh bone back. With the tone of your belly muscles, lengthen the low back, then bend the front knee more. The sequence is crucial, so make sure the things are happening in the right sequence. You can lift your torso more. Now reach the arm up, and then you check again. Leg muscles are firm, hips are square, low belly rises, reach out through your arm. Both hands onto your front knee. Take the knee back, sit on your heels. So practice these postures a few times with me talking you through the muscular actions so that they become a tool in your well-being box. You can do at least one on each side. It's still better than doing nothing. You can repeat each posture a few times if you have the time and you feel the need. But as I always tell my students, please just do something. Take care of your own well-being. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and prepare the next video. We'll learn 3 postures that will help your psoas muscle to release. Right now we used actions in order to actively stretch the muscle, and these next poses we're going to just use the force of gravity in particular body postures and some props like block or a chair so that the psoas muscle can release. Very effective. Some smart people were inventing this one in 1930, so it's time proven to say the least. All right, so stay tuned. If you haven't signed up for my email list, the link is in my comments. I'll send you a fresh video every Friday so that you can take care of all your own well-being. All right, goodbye. Namaste.